Shinji's the best.
It's
It's
the
the
Panda
Panda and Shinji show.
Yeah!
What is up, everybody? It's Panda, and I got Shinji with me.
Shinji.
Yeah, Shinji, the Baka.
Woo!
Woo, 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 woo. And we're gonna be talking about a show, a shit show.
Actually, it's a great show.
Is it? You think it is?
Have you seen those spotlights, my friend?
That's true. That's true. It's called Isuca, or like Isuca cock, but that's
just inappropriate.
Let's get into this. This. Now, you wanna talk about the main girl, or the main? What do you want to start with here?
She is a tsundere just to be a tsundere.
I like that she's just a female Link that's like half retarded though. Like she doesn't like really like know what to do. It's like she's like a pompered ass like bitch, and then like she goes into like, and then like she's just like, I'm the head of the family, and then she can't do anything except kill like.
She's the head of the family, but she's absolutely useless.
I know, she can only kill
like
centipede monsters.
She can kill centipede monsters at least.
Yeah.
But anything like a low 5.
Anything that goes to a low 5 or anything like that.
Or higher.
Yeah, or higher. We don't even know. Like, there might be a high 5. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Dude, the transitions in the show. Did you see, like, they were like Sony Vegas ones. They had like a slide. They had a weird tilt one.
Oh my god. They were looking at a window, it was tilted, then they tilted back.
There was just a cat out the window just staring at him.
There was no need to tilt it to begin with, unless they forgot that it was tilted when they were showing the cat, and they decided, oh shit, we gotta turn this back, then whoop.
I think that cat was a character. But it looked like weird. It had green eyes.
Yeah.
Or it might have just had like cancer or something. But did you see it? Did you see like it's like whites of his eyes were green? So.
Jesus Christ.
My gosh. Good. Dude, this I just want to say like the show, like when you're watching it, you can't even say like anything happens. They don't move. Like nobody moves.
They're just standing there.
They're standing there.
And when there is animation, it's covered by dust or something.
Yeah, they just like got the dust going on. It's like, oh man, something good's gonna happen, and then dust flies everywhere, and you don't see anything. And then, and then the censors. That's how the show starts out, and
the show starts out
with the
right first moment. A girl comes walking in a trench coat. Then I'm like, you know what? I bet this is gonna be a flasher. Then boom, flashes right away. It was like great. And then there's spotlights. Just covered by a spotlight.
It was so weird. I don't know what's going on in the show. Like, what is the undead? Like, they say they're undead.
They're from the realm of the undead, but they don't look undead to me.
Yeah, they look pretty much alive. They look like they're like creatures, like, you know, like mythical creatures more than undead people.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, goddamn, the characters when they fell down and they kissed each other.
That was some grade 3 stuff right there.
Dude, that was just like it was so stupid. Like it's like, oh man, we're falling. Oh no, our lips are gonna touch. Oh my god, like and then it gave her power, man. Like she's powering up. And then like, I don't even know like what's going on. Like, cause like you wanna just.
I'm going to say something.
Okay.
She is absolute crap against anything that's not a centipede monster, it seems.
Yeah. She can fight centipedes, but that's about it.
Yeah, but they have to be standing still, though.
Yeah, they can't be moving at all. And they have to be, like, locked in place.
Yeah. There was that one part, she shoots the giant low 5 right in the head. Doesn't even flinch for a bit.
He just makes it disappear. He's like, no.
It just stood there for like 3 seconds with nothing. I'm like, is something going to happen? No, nothing happened. Then it just disappears. But the kid, our main protagonist, holy Christ. Our main protagonist, he's a human, but he's not a human. He's like a... I don't... They'll explain it, but
he's
will we
the
care?
super OP mage.
He's
every
a polite
show.
deus machina. He has a wooden broom. He goes, he smacks the beast. It's stunned. A wooden broom knocks
He
the
made
guy out.
Yeah, he hit him with a big broom that you see like the janitors use on like the football fields or whatever, like the baseball fields, and then and then it just knocks him out. It's like, what is this happening? What is going on?
In this world, it seems broom beats bow and arrow. So why is this girl using a bow and arrow? Also, she can use like magic bow and arrow where it turns like blue into like a rave or something.
Yeah, and like goes down like all those like stupid like like cliche moves that the archers do. Like
She had to shout out the names.
Yeah, she has to shout them out. Then she says them.
Wouldn't
and then her
that be
clothes
like
fly off.
I don't know.
I don't know.
This is. So I guess we should talk about the story or lack thereof.
I mean,
there is no story.
There is no story. The only story is that there's a tsundere that comes along, and then does a weird smirky face to this boy that gets attacked.
Oh yeah, let's actually talk how they join to get first meet. She's running up the stairs. He's walking. She slams into him. She says, "Oh, sorry." He says, "Oh, it's okay." She slowly
steps on his foot and then looks up.
And then, "Oh, sorry."
She's like,
that was just the word.
Yeah.
That's just a dick move.
And then when they ran into each other, they had like a faraway shot where you couldn't even see anything happening. Like you're just like, what? And then like, oh, okay.
And then later in, she blames him for running into her.
Yeah, and then it calls him an enemy just to be like, hey, you're my enemy. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Is there
also,
I'd
continue.
I was gonna be like, is there a reason? Like, does she know something about him? No, she didn't know anything about him. What the heck? Why? Like, what? It was stupid.
Yeah. From the description we're getting, there's like supposed to be a plot, but there was none of this plot in the first episode. All we got was some bloody shooting of centipede monsters and a really crap fight against a low 5 lightning wolf.
And a dog person girl.
I think she's a cat, but then she also got fox ears after. I don't know.
Like, and then she turned into a beast in like 2 seconds in like the first 5 minutes or whatever she was in. And then after that, she didn't turn into a beast at all until like plot convenience.
Like the thing was, she's on the tree. She's stuck. She can't leave because this arrow, arrows, they can make Pearson move. This is a special arrow. He just easily removes it. She says, "Oh, thanks." But he's standing. He's blocking her from the girl so she doesn't kill the cat girl. Snap, just like that. It turns right into a giant cat, fire cat, with no mention, no sounds whatsoever. It's just one moment human, next moment giant cat.
Yeah, he looks to the side and he's like, "What the?"
Yeah, but then like, if you go bloody later in fighting the giant lightning wolf, it takes her like bloody 2 minutes just to transform.
She gets hit. Like, she, like, falls down and, like, as a girl and just, like, lays there. And then after, like, 2 minutes after the one girl gets all her clothes taken off, then the girl comes in as the cat girl.
Oh, that was just...
It was stupid. It was like...
And then there was that one scene... You know that scene I'm talking about, right, Panda?
There was a lot of scenes.
Actually, there was a lot of bad scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's the girl. They go right into a hallway because. Oh my gosh! Let's go before that. He needs money because his family's off in Europe or something. Yeah. So he cleans the science room. He cleans it. Then it does a weird ass transition with no forthcoming whatsoever. Pops right into him standing in front of the door inside there. It's dark now. He says, "I did a good job."
Yeah.
Like, and then he hears
okay.
Yeah. All right. Good. Good job on you.
Clean the science room. A+.
It was just. Then he hears a scream. He runs to them. There's two girls on their knees. And then there's a girl there's a girl lying down on her face. Her whole back is slashed up.
Blood everywhere. Like there's
they're,
gallons
just sitting
of blood
there.
laying on the floor.
And
And then he goes up to the body.
And then they're like, hey, and
touches
he's,
the blood. And then like looks at it like he had to confirm if it was like A1 steak sauce or actual blood.
just to make sure they weren't pulling a prank on him.
Yeah. Wait, is this real? Oh, she's actually hurt. Okay, I'm gonna go, but you can call the ambulance.
And not to mention though, they say she put up like a barrier where no humans can come into the school area because they were fighting the lightning wolf.
Yeah, I'm just like, when did that
How
happen?
were those people able to leave?
Yeah, how were they? I was like, when
Were they
what
stuck
time,
in there?
Yeah, like
Did the
what
girl
time frame-
die?
What time frame did this happen? Because all we saw was them standing in the hallway after they attacked that thing in the middle of school, and then they go back to the blood stain on the floor, and then like the janitor didn't clean it up, and then it suddenly is like 5 hours later at nighttime, and they're still standing in the one spot.
They just stood there.
And they're just like, oh, how are you inside the barrier? And I'm just like, when did the barrier get brought up? You just been standing in
Did
the
she
blood
put up
stain.
like a barrier 5 hours later just to make sure those people could hobble that girl out of there? Oh my god.
You gotta hobble the girl out of
This
there.
show has broken me.
She has a big slash on her back, and there's about 4 gallons of blood.
She's
on the floor,
also
but-
unconscious, and I'm no doctor, but I know when you have your whole back slashed. Also, might I add, she only had one giant claw mark.
She
Last
She
time I
did.
checked, yeah, she only had one claw mark, and it wasn't even that big of a. Oh well, actually,
yeah.
it was.
The last
big,
time I checked, that
but-
Thunder Beast was super huge.
Yeah,
like-
it wasn't even that big. It was like he just
Even-
put the very tip and then just.
Yeah, even before he transformed to be like bigger, he was still pretty huge.
Yeah. Ugh.
That made no sense. And like, it's like they don't. It's like the beasts don't even know how to kill right, because like they're so big and they're so powerful, but they just stand there.
They just stand there.
And then they go
waiting
back
to-
in the ground. Like it's like, go back to the land you came from. I'm just like, well, the last time I checked, when you hit the
Yeah.
when you hit the centipede monster with the arrow, all it did was die.
I think
It
what
didn't even go
she-
back in the ground.
Yeah, I'm playing devil's advocate here because I absolutely hate this, but I have to explain this. She was saying something like, "This beast is so powerful, we need its name to kill it."
Yeah, like we need a name. Like I was like, when? Okay,
All right, how
when
strong
did she
was that
call the
centipede
name?
thing?
Yeah, like when do you need to call the name out? Like how
When
do
it's
you
like a high 4?
high 4, low 4, medium 4? Like when do you gotta do it? Like
Yeah. Ugh.
consistency, man. It's
And
like-
then there was the music, or let us say, lack thereof.
it was
Panda,
music.
how
It was-
did you enjoy that silence?
the silence was draining you because
I-
nobody was doing anything.
Oh, I have to say,
And
this
there was
is
like no
one of
music.
this was one of the most boring anime episodes I've ever seen. They're just standing there. They're standing still for like 5 hours. There's no music playing. There was none, not once. And
Yeah.
all they do is just stand there and do like play there's Photoshop pictures there. And there's like Sony Vegas animations. That's all you get. There is nothing of value here besides it being an ecchi.
Yeah. Besides seeing like girl tits or something.
You don't even see him.
Yeah,
There's
you
like
don't even-
there's like some guy off on the sidelines with a giant fog light.
Yeah. You don't even see panties. They will just cut them out. Like
There
they,
was,
they
like-
wouldn't-
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's so stupid. And then like okay, so like when the thing is draining people of their life force, the people have unlimited pleasure, like the ultimate pleasure. So
So
like
I
they-
guess it feels good.
yeah,
to
like he's
mess
like
with
they're
a mixed
raping.
Message.
Yeah, like they're raping them
Ugh.
as they get their life force drained. Which I was just like, my Jesus, like that girl was being raped hard.
Here's another bloody great thing. The coat, she gets all her clothes destroyed by lightning bolts. Doesn't make sense, but all right. Then she's
lightning
just
bolt.
standing there. The coat's flapping that she got from the protagonist. There's nothing underneath.
There was nothing there.
It's just like one of those Sims. There's nothing underneath.
It's like they forgot to put in the body art for. It's like, hey, we got the cool flap going. Oh, we forgot to put the body there.
Oh, well, we gotta put all our resources in this dust cloud to cover up our animations.
It was like the Assassin's Creed thing where like the bodies don't form or whatever.
Yeah.
In time. I think it's so funny. But my gosh.
This
And then
was
I want
abysmal.
to talk about the ending song because that honestly, like what they were showing on the ending song made no sense
It made no
because
sense.
they showed like her with angel wings, which like is she an angel? Is that what she is? Like
Or is she just really bloody?
good with a bow?
Yeah.
With like I don't even know, but and then they showed her with like she put on those fake mustaches you know. Like,
Oh yeah,
She like put one on, like in the outro. Like she's like ah, and I was like,
Oh.
like what are you doing with that mustache? Like what does this have to do with the show? Like what are you doing? And she was like naked the whole time too.
Yeah. That's
It's like Elfen Lied mixed with like High School DxD. Or
Except
something.
less
Like, bad.
gore and less animation,
Yeah, and like
less anything.
less,
Also,
less everything.
Yeah, less everything. How'd you enjoy? All right. How'd you enjoy the ending song?
I don't even really even remember it.
It's that forgettable.
It is the opening.
You have to
song
have
was
it like right. You have to listen to it just to right at the moment you're speaking. Otherwise, you just forget it.
yeah. It's like
It's
forget
not-
it. The opening song at least like. I mean, it was bad because it honestly was like a freaking pop sensation, like song or whatever. It was like, oh my god, like what? I was like, what are you doing? You freaking like you fighting like demons. Like, why are you playing like freaking like pop sensation K-pop 12-year-old
Yeah.
music? Like, what are you doing? Like,
There's bloody flasher insectoid demons, giant lightning wolves, giant fire cats.
yeah, with
Oh
like,
yeah, there's a fire
tits.
cat.
she can turn into a girl with big tits.
Oh, that's good for
So
her.
there we go. So yeah, this anime is pretty shit.
I just have one thing to say. The lightning wolf, it's a low five. It's a low. Let's talk about the spirit hierarchy because this is confusing to me.
Okay.
How's it work? Is it like the Insector was like a 2 or something, and this Lightning Beast is like a low 5? Does that mean there's
Yeah.
a high 5? Does this go to 1 to high 5, or does it go from 1 to 10? Have they even faced the number 10?
Yeah, is there
Just-
a low one? Like, is there like what is that? Like a stupid like little pig monster? Like, what do you like? What are you gonna have? Like, I don't understand. Like, what makes
It's just
like
ugh.
what's the numbers? What does that mean? Like when they say it's like
like
it's,
I could say you're like a high 6, but if you don't know what scale that's on, it means absolutely nothing.
yeah, like if they say low 5, like I'm just like, oh, I immediately when they say 5, I immediately say it's probably out of
Average.
10. Like there probably is like 10 levels. Like I automatically just think that way, because like scoring systems is usually like out
Yeah.
of 10. So I'm just like, so there's like 5 other levels above this one, and this one's like a big lightning beast monster.
This guy's like average.
yeah, this guy's like
and
average.
And if it's too strong to kill without knowing its name, how is that family still in business of killing these demons?
It's not even
Shouldn't
a
they
family.
all
I
be
think
slaughtered by
she's
now?
just. I think she's just alone, and she just like is going around just saying her name, like, "Oh my gosh, the family." It's like, who's your? Did you get leave by
Maybe
your
her whole
parents?
family was just carpenters.
they made the bow for her.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
but there's the lightning beast, low 5. Ironic because that's why I give this episode a low 5.
Really, a low 5? That's
A low 5 just for one reason.
What is it?
The flasher and the sectoid demon.
That's true. I would have to say the Flasher brought it up a little bit because that was
Yeah, that was just funny.
it was pretty funny because you were talking and you just like I bet that she's a flasher, and then she was a flasher. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I honestly would give this like a freaking like 4.
It's abysmal. There is really no reason to watch this.
Yeah, like don't. I mean, it's only 10 episodes. You said. So.
But 10 episodes of garbage is still garbage.
True. But at least we're not gonna get like 12. Yeah. Like,
Ugh.
My gosh, it's so bad. I don't understand.
It's so bad that it's the only way you can. It's sort of like Green. You can only enjoy it if you laugh at it with friends.
Green man.
Let's not talk about Green.
Isuca cock. That's what I'm gonna call this.
Yeah. Isuca cock. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
yeah.
So we give this I Suck a Cock a 4.
Yeah. A 4.
Yeah.
That was the Panda and Shinji adventures.
The Panda and Shinji show.
Bam!
Bam.